Today's a cold, dreary, rainy day. So we're here in the warm, well, in the garage with some warm coffee to comfort our hearts. Why? Because today is the last day of Dr. Pepper, the 4Runner that we've been talking about on all these past videos. We'll put them up here. Last day of ownership for the 4Runner. Supposedly, unless the buyer is fickle and they leave without buying it. But they're pretty interested. So I'm going to show you what we have special about this 4Runner that you may want to hang around and listen in and see what we've done in regards to this 1987 Toyota 4Runner SR5, 5-speed, 4x4. What else do you have to know about it? If you want to know more about this car, put it in the comments below. But stay tuned because there's going to be more details coming up right now. So hold on to your horses while I grab some things. This is the 4Runner data pack. Whoa. As you can tell, I know. People in behind the scenes are saying, wow, amazing. So what is this, you ask? This is the file that we kept for this car. What does it have? It has the title, all of the registration for when we owned it in Texas, in Tennessee, in Georgia, and in Indiana. But this is what you'll probably really like to see for all you people that love our automotive Wendy's, or interesting narratives as they're called. Can you see it from there? No, you cannot see it from there. This is the original truck trader that we found this 4Runner in. I know. Only car nuts are interested in this. So if you're not a car nut, you probably are already checked out, right? If you are a car nut and you're still here, stay tuned because you're going to want to see this. So as you can tell, this is the olden days. This is what we used to do before Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and all the other great new ways of finding cars. I'm looking for the Toyota section, which is in the rear because it's alphabetical. T is toward the end of the alphabet. And as you can tell, riveting TV, I know. Must see. Look, right there it is. Can you see it? Get it up there nice and close so you can see it. It's circled in red. It says 1987 Toyota 4Runner SR5, 152,000 miles, 5-speed, rollover bar, running boards, runs great, looks great, and asking $7,000. $7,000 in $97. You could actually buy something like this these days with 150 something thousand for about $7,000, I bet. So I don't know, is that inflation or is that deflation or is that just market steady? It's in Peachtree City, Georgia, because this is from the Georgia edition of Truck Trader. Read it and weep. Actually, there was also another one here, an 88 4Runner. It was a 5-speed. It only had 87,000 miles on it back then. Can you imagine an 88 4Runner with 87,000 miles? I mean, judging from the way we've gotten 312 or so thousand miles off of Dr. Pepper back here, 87,000, that's still got a whole lifetime in front of it. Of course, it's circled in black. Different pen. I don't know. It probably didn't mean much of anything that they're different colors, but in any case, that was the extent of the picks that we had for that era back then. Actually, no, there's one more. circled right here. This one here was an 88, just like the other. 4Runner SR5, 6-cylinder, 5-speed. The 3.0. So we didn't go for that one. We went for the other one that we have here with the 22 RE, 4-cylinder. I think it's interesting though, because back then these ads were all in black and white. So you had to either read that it's red here or else surmise that it's a different color just because the grayscale is a little lighter. $6,900 with 178,000 miles on that one. So that one, pretty good deal. I actually think I went to look at that one and it was in rough shape even though it had low miles. There you go. Do you keep records like this? Do you keep records like this here where you have all kinds of cool things about your car from the time you started to own it all the way up until now? Service records of all types, whether I did it myself or if I took it to a repair shop. We kept the information. Spark plug cable, wire boxes, distributor cap that we replaced at one point at whatever mileage it was at, 226,000 miles. So not that far back from when we stopped driving. Why did we stop driving? Because we had life happened. We went through the great financial crisis and tried to weather that out. And then we had 2 children, which we love having, except that they're a lot more expensive. So we just used the 4Runner up, basically. Did not do as much maintenance to it as we would normally have done. Any of you in that position in your life? Let me know in the comments where you have a car that you are enamored by, that you're trying to keep going, that you're actually intending to, say, upgrade and to handle as a ongoing project. Not a car to just use up and throw away, but one to keep and to build up and to basically last your entire life throughout all the other cars that you have. Anybody? Bueller? Put it in the comments. As we look back, we reminisce about changing our hubs from the automatic hubs over to the manual hubs. And this is my printout from 2004. Of how to do it. Yeah, they had the internet back then too. We have our receipts for the wheels. The new wheels that we got from Discount Tire back in probably 1999 or 2000. Or even earlier, probably 98. So there you go. Lots more information in here, probably more than you'd ever want to know. But some of this is going to be kept and offered to the new owner so they can have what amounts to some sort of pedigree for that car for whatever it's worth to them. Some of you might be like me, you're a little bit sentimental about things, so you like things. Some of you are like me, you're a technically oriented, maybe like an engineer or technician or something where you like to gather the information about what you did and keep it in one spot. If you're like that, let me know in the comments, okay? If you like this video, you got anything out of it, just go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And then also make sure you subscribe, because we're going to have more videos about this potentially, or other cars that, of course, you've been seeing on our channel over the years. So until next time, we'll see you here again later on Driving It Home.